What's up? So what you're about to see is the family podcast, the podcast that I did with my siblings on video. Usually you can only access the video if you're signed up to Fullscreen, which is the platform that films this shit. But I convinced them to let me take this episode and upload it to this channel so you guys can see it. And if you like it, then you'll sign up to Fullscreen. If you're interested in signing up after you watch this video, go to fullscreen.com/basementyard and put in the promo code BASEMENT and you'll get a month free. It's $6 a month after that, but you get a free month. So if you want to cancel it after that free month, get ahead. I'm not like, do what you want. But it is a cool platform, and you know, all my podcasts are filmed, and I think they're more enjoyable to me, like when you could actually watch us and see our facial expressions every week. And there's also an extra 15-minute segment called The Extra Yard. But I'm going to shut up and get out of your way so you can enjoy this podcast. Also, last thing before I go, I did film a vlog today, so I have to edit that. I'm going to put that up on Wednesday, okay? So there's going to be stuff dropping on this channel throughout the week. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to shut up. Enjoy it. Welcome back to the Basement Yard. Today I am joined by my brothers and sister. These are the people that I grew up with. Keith, as you guys know, his beard gets longer and longer by the second.
And creepier.
And redder, by the way. Orange. It's tinted.
I'm Irish.
It
that was a terrible fucking accent.
And Jamaican, apparently. Yeah.
And Shannon's here.
Hey.
Despite all of the anxiety, she made it. And yes, if you are watching this on full screen, it looks like I have herpes, but I don't. It's just he does. It's like a cut or something. Now it's a cut. It was kind of a herpes, but that's what happens when my lips get really chapped. There's bacteria that gets in there, and then I start looking crazy.
At least that's what he tells his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Gotta stop going to those brothels.
Anyway, for those of you who don't know, these are the people that I grew up with in my house. There was us four, and then our mother and father. One bathroom. And
that's right.
I kind of had a little sort of shit problem.
You still have a little bit of a shit problem.
No, I think I'm good now.
It evolved into a big shit problem.
I honestly don't know how we did it.
No, I don't.
Like Easter Sunday, let's say. We'd have to get up early and go to church.
Everyone's got a shower.
Everyone has to shower.
Every day. Listen, for the entire time that I was in high school for 4 years, I slept in a room with them two and my father. He slept on an air mattress for 4 years.
That had no fucking air in it. I was on the floor.
Yeah.
Dad snored and Mom could not deal. She's like, get out.
So-
I slept with my mom in her bed for years.
You also had your own room.
Yeah, but Dad would sleep in my room sometimes too. It was just mayhem.
And then you'd be in the shower and Keith would come in because you had to take a shit.
I've shit my pants
Hold
multiple
on.
times.
Oh, and there's no fan in our bathroom.
Oh, no.
Like, there's no overhead fan, so you just open the window.
Which the window opens up 1 inch. There's nothing. Nothing goes out of there. Yeah. There's no airflow. The smell stays.
It's been renovated since.
Yeah.
I mean, but when we were young.
Hold on.
And poor.
I brought
We're
this
still
up.
poor.
I just brought this up the other day, and I don't think you might not know this. I just told Shannon, but when we were younger, I swear to God, this is true. If I had to take a shit, I would go to the bathroom. Right, the tub was right in front of the toilet,
God.
and Keith would come in and just sit on the edge of the tub, facing me, and I'd be shitting, and we would just laugh. While I'd be shitting,
brotherly activities.
I had no idea about this
And
my
then did
whole
you
life.
listen, no, no, but
It didn't get that serious.
we would laugh every time I either farted or shit hit the water.
Yeah, and
we were close.
And he shit like every 7 seconds. So
I
we were in there a long time.
remember I'd be brushing my teeth, and the two of you would be peeing at the same time. Like, literally, that's how close we are.
Like stepbrothers where they're peeing in the same toilet.
No, it's
What's
true.
funny is like that's what like drunk kids in college do, and they think it's hilarious. Like, oh, you want to cross swords, bro?
We had to.
And then when you're like 6 and 8, and
Yeah.
that's just the way.
Someone's
really
taking a
gotta
shit.
go.
Someone's taking a shit. Someone's peeing through their legs. No, that's not what happened. Can you
Speak for
imagine?
yourself.
Oh,
my
no, that
boy.
good of aim.
Even younger than that, we all just take a tub together and just throw them in.
All four of us at once. Our mom scolded us once. She
Once. Fucking thousands of times.
She was just angry. She's like, get in the tub, blah, blah, blah. We're like, it's too hot. And then we're sitting there, and we had red, like from here down, like
Yeah.
our bellies from here down. And
Everyone's
she's like, oh, shit.
Like, I'm cooking
Scolded
the kids.
children.
Yeah, I remember Dad came in and he's like, "What's the matter?" And we stood up and half our bodies were red. We have pictures of it.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
it's amazing. There was also a lot of fighting growing up as well. Shannon's weapon of choice was the remote, which she would
my head.
Whatever was-
frequently throw.
Whatever was closest to me. And if we were in the living room and you pissed me off, chances are it was the remote.
She was a thrower because she's not coordinated enough to throw a punch.
At all.
No.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
but the
wish.
remote was dead on.
If you,
My favorite.
I think she would like
favorite.
underhand it or something.
Yeah, because me and Keith would fight all the time, and then like I'd hit Keith, and then he would just look at you, like this. Yeah, you hear my voice crack. He would just give you a look like I'm about to cut your fucking head off. So I would run away, and then he'd chase me. I remember one time you chased me outside, and he pushed me into this concrete wall that separates our yard and the neighbor's yard, and it has this like heavy ass triangular thing that goes on top, and I just knocked it into the next yard.
Yeah, I was strong. Was.
Yes. Now.
Now it's like,
An old woman could beat the shit out of you in seconds.
it's too windy out. I can't go.
He
she
can't
could
go.
beat him in a race, too.
Yeah, but my favorite was when Shannon and Keith would fight because Keith would just call her a bitch or something. But the way you curse sounds so
No,
much
but
more
what
violent.
She did,
There's a lot of
like when we were
passion.
really young. When I was somewhat younger, I used to like always steal change from mom.
No quarters in the house, ever.
Yeah.
And if
There
you ever,
still aren't. I need
Yeah.
them for parking.
He would just have
It's not me.
change.
Yes, it is because I empty out your pockets recently to put your jacket in the closet, and there was
Change.
a shit ton of quarters in there.
So what do I have a fucking job? I don't do anything now.
No, but I'm just saying, where are you getting quarters from?
I buy shit, Shen.
And they only give you quarters.
Well, I only
back.
buy stuff in even amounts. Like,
Yeah, but
come
like
on.
This
you
is in
get
Canada?
a quarter, you get a dime, you get a penny. You had all quarters, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Convenient.
He's still stealing
He
quarters.
is.
No, I am not.
His jacket used to weigh like 10 pounds.
First of all, Keith back in the day had a jacket that wouldn't fit me standing on his shoulders. It was the biggest fucking jacket in the world. Literally would be
It actually fit Dad perfectly.
5 inches from the
It
ground.
fit Dad perfectly.
Dad has the circumference of a rhinoceros.
A planet.
if you
Exactly.
ever saw a silverback gorilla,
River?
River.
you've never seen a silverback gorilla? Gorilla. That's what he looks like.
Exactly. But Keith's jacket was enormous.
I actually was taking the SATs, I think in October or some shit.
This October?
No.
And
Why are you saying the
shut
month?
the fuck up.
Back in October of 07.
Because he was wearing a jacket.
It was a
that's why.
Thursday then.
It was brisk.
Yeah.
No, I fucking walk into the SAT room, or wherever the hell, the classroom, whatever. I fucking tripped over the desk, and I had the jacket all the way zipped up. Couldn't get up, because it was past my knees. So I couldn't, like, maneuver myself.
So you were
till
like a
I get up.
cockroach.
Remember he wouldn't let us throw it away?
Yeah.
Mom found it like in the
That was
garage.
like a month ago.
Yeah, he wouldn't let her throw it away. We had to like throw it away behind his back.
Remember I had a mint? I still had a, when we were
Mints.
emptying out the
He had
pockets, I
mints
still
in
had
the
mints in
pockets.
there.
So on the front of the jacket, there was these two big ass pockets, huge, that you would just like there was Velcro and you would flip it open.
Yeah, you
and
could
then you could
smuggle-
get your like up to your elbow into this pocket. It was fucking huge. And one of the things were filled with change. Quarters and dimes only.
You can imagine what he sounded like walking down the street.
Yeah, just a fucking parade. It was crazy. And then the other one was filled with wintergreen mints
Yeah.
because he would just.
Dude, I could go through like 4 bags a day.
What is your shit like? Because if I eat 4 of those,
It's not
I'm
good.
I'm shitting hot.
My shit is not good.
I really don't care.
It's like hot shit. If I have like mints, it's hot.
What does that mean?
Will you go through puberty before this is over, please? My
When
mom,
I was living in that house, every time I'm in the bathroom, somebody's banging down the door.
Because I have to shit.
they have like the same shit
No,
schedule.
The
No,
two
no,
of them, every time I'm in the bathroom, somebody's knocking on the door. And with him, it's an emergency every single time. He's like, come on, Tom.
Well, you
this
always
is
in there
bullshit.
after dinner.
You've got to be kidding me every fucking time. I'm like, I just sat down. You can fucking take a hike,
Yeah,
buddy.
but like you shit for literally
Yo,
35
he
I
lets-
like to let gravity.
He lets
You're
gravity
the
take
only
out
one.
his shits.
He doesn't push.
No, he gets in there and then he tries to do everything except shit. There's no reason to
I
be
do
in.
my best thinking in the
Who
bathroom.
takes 37-minute shits?
He does.
That's
he
an
has
exaggeration.
fallen asleep on the toilet
Yo.
drunk many times.
right.
We have found him. Many times. We have found him asleep on the toilet. Because
If
he
only
gets too
I did that,
comfortable.
right?
It's not comfortable. I don't understand.
It's a seat though.
I'm
Yeah, but
sitting.
you wake up and you can't even imagine the ring around your ass.
Actually,
By the way-
you'd be surprised. Or you've just been you ever been sitting there so long you go to get up and the seat goes with you and then it slams down.
Or like you have like fucking marks on your knees. They're all red and shit.
Oh, because you were leaning on him.
Yeah, you gotta get a good lean.
By the way, that's terrible like position to shit apparently.
You were leaning on your knees?
like
yeah.
this, Shannon.
I can't use the squatty potty. Just throwing it out there.
Why?
Mom put it in the tub. It's like not being
It's
used.
like I'm like
Yeah, this.
fucking.
but it's good for you.
My legs are up. My back is killing me. I'm like, what the fuck is this doing?
You're supposed to squat. It makes for a more natural, like it opens up your anus in such a way so that it comes out better. I bought it for Joey.
I
for
take
Christmas.
big dumps. My anus is opening for like it's opening.
It's
Trust
like
me.
this big.
It's,
What else
yeah.
would I get you for Christmas?
I'd rather mine stay
than
closed.
something shit related.
I'd rather mine stay closed.
That's what happened. That's for people who don't know. The squatty potty is like this thing that goes underneath your toilet, and then it's like instead of taking a shit with like your feet on the ground and you're sitting kind of like you're in a chair or whatever, your feet are elevated, so you're shitting like a gargoyle.
Yeah, like you're fucking doing butterflies on the floor.
But it's good for you if you look at like the pamphlet or whatever.
Oh,
like,
Pamphlet.
no, but
What, are you
like
trying to sell
it
it now?
shows you when you're sitting like in a chair, you're kinked, so it doesn't come out as good. So it's not good for you. It's
Maybe I
better
wanna
for you
be
to be
kinked.
I mean,
like a gargoyle.
I don't think it mattered for me because back then when my stomach was a fucking disaster, it was pretty much I would say 77% of the time water.
Joey's
my
had diarrhea
God.
since 1997.
Yeah, I remember
What, so you're,
someone
like
told me like
peeing out your ass.
she's like I had diarrhea twice this month. I'm like, what?
I had twice this hour.
Yeah. I've been shitting water for the past 2 years of my
I
life.
literally can't remember the last time I had diarrhea. Like it's been
I can.
years.
I honestly been good. I've been good. I haven't had it in a while. But
3
it's like
days?
I don't have like diarrhea. Like I don't have the I can't talk.
Jesus.
I don't have the kind of diarrhea where it's like you have it, you're shitting every 7 seconds, you're dehydrated,
No,
and you
it's
have a
like the
headache.
once a day diarrhea.
Yeah, it's like when people you take your regular dump. You would take dumps. I just pee out of my ass, and it's just
That's
No,
so
dude.
Are we going to
gross.
talk about something
No,
else? or
because
is
I'm
this
on
it?
antibiotics.
no, just pee. No, I mean just
Yeah,
pee.
Oh
Keith,
my God.
Keith's been sick for like a week and
I
a half.
had to take, like, you know when you get the feeling you gotta
Here
shit?
we go.
Before I got halfway up the stairs, I was like, wow, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants.
He came in the living room and he's
And
like,
like I had to like
I have
hold
diarrhea.
it. You know, I held
like,
it like as I
okay.
opened the door, and all I hear is my stomach because I guess it just backed up. And I was here.
I can't.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And then the world fell out of my ass as soon as
Yeah.
I sat on the TV.
That's usually how it goes. Usually, like, if I have diarrhea, a fart is like the plug. So I get up there, and the first thing that happens is a fart, and then just.
Is it like the air one? Where,
Is it like the air one?
where you
All the
just sit
farts
down
are
there-
air.
Hold on, you fucking idiot. Where it just sounds like.
No. This is an explosion.
You know what I'm talking about? Where it's
we
like a
talk
lot of
about
air and like you
something
can feel it
else?
coming
It's
up.
kind of like a flash bang grenade, where it's like, and then it just. I'm sorry. Hope you
She's
guys aren't
having
eating
so
dinner
much
right
fun.
now. This is what having dinner at our house is like. We just talk
Yeah,
about
and I
this
cry
shit.
the whole time.
There's no like rules like, oh, we shouldn't talk about this. Doesn't matter. you
Yeah,
know?
we
It's
talk
totally
about
fine.
disgusting things.
When I was in college, kids would like draw straws to see who was gonna like come home to eat dinner at our house because they would like just sit there and laugh their ass off.
What's wrong with you people?
I always loved when
It was like we're like a
someone's
circus
first time.
attraction. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
think it
when it
is.
was their first time coming over.
They would just
I
like
was
sit
just
there
like,
in silence.
Get ready, and they literally would sit there in silence and just watch. It's like a show.
It's hard to keep up.
I would sit like everyone had the assigned seats. Everyone sit in the same spot every night. I would sit next to my dad, which was a big mistake because he would stab me with his fork if I said something, which I usually did. My voice is just I can't do anything.
Puberty.
Oh God, that's what happens when you're the youngest.
Yeah.
You just don't stop. By the way, I have this written down, and I just wanted to say it because I don't think I've ever said it on a podcast, but there was this one particular time where Shannon got mad at Keith, threw a remote at him, hit him in the head, and he was enraged. And
First in a daze.
he's not going to hit my sister. You know, he's either going to punch a wall, which there's holes everywhere in that house, everywhere,
Yep.
literally. But by the way,
He
I have
punched through an entire basement door.
He did. He also, I bought a desk from IKEA, put it together, like I slaved over that thing. I had a fucking blister the size of my palm of my hand. Not joking.
Do it too.
It didn't help me do it. I just did it by myself with a fucking Allen key because fuck IKEA. Everything's done with an Allen key. 2 days later, he got mad in the living room, walked through the kitchen, went downstairs, and then put his fucking hand right through the
Yeah,
desk.
it went right through.
So you're a
IKEA's
piece of shit.
shit.
But anyway,
I don't remember.
What'd you
this
pay?
story.
Like
What happened?
$14.99 for that desk?
I don't fucking know. But whatever. It's a steal. IKEA's great. Anyway, you do know the story. It's a famous story in our family. But, so Shan hits Keith with the remote. He gets enraged. And he doesn't want to hit my sister. So what he does is he just uses whatever's close to him. At the time, the only thing that he had on him was an Oreo,
A double stuffed Oreo.
which is irrelevant to the point. Actually, no,
it's a little heavier.
He stood up and fucking fired an Oreo at my sister. And she just stood there and tensed up and just missed her. And it hit the wall. And I am not fucking lying when I say it disappeared.
It did.
We couldn't find it.
There was no crumbs. I don't even remember
There wasn't
a
even
sound.
icing.
No,
It went to another dimension.
It's it. He threw it to Venus.
I'm
Something
pretty
like
sure
that.
it did hit me though, because I think I remember getting a bruise.
So I threw an Oreo into your stomach.
So what you're
And it-
saying is
Maybe it went into my body.
You ate it.
it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
By the way, when
That
I
was
threw it, I
really
remember
nice.
vividly. Threw it. You ran away, and I ran after you like a psychopath, and fucking threw this in the kitchen. And it hit right in the. What was it? To the left of the
He's
sink.
He
reliving this
totally
right now.
remembers. He remembers everything.
It hit to the left of the sink, right below the cabinets.
There were so many
Great.
times where we would fight.
Thank you for that.
Keith would look
I'm
at
sure
me and
everybody
go,
gives a huge shit
"You're
about where
so
the Oreo
lucky you're
landed.
not a guy." Like he would say that to me so much, and I'd be
me?
like, "Yeah, you're gonna hit me. Go ahead."
yeah, she
yeah.
was a bitch.
Shit, I would have fucking knocked you out if you were a guy.
I've pissed you off. You never knocked me out. You never hit me.
No, I don't like hitting people.
We would just push each other.
Well, I guess you would have knocked
Guess
out
you wouldn't-
nobody then.
We would just
I
push
really
each
don't
other.
like hitting people.
I remember we just
You
hit-
like
push each
breaking
other.
furniture when you're angry.
No, yeah, I do.
Speaking of breaking furniture, recently Joey sent us in the family group chat a picture of a shattered end table. And apparently Keith had come home drunk and just stumbled backwards and
No.
fell through it.
It looked like he just jumped up and cannonballed onto this fucking thing because there was shit on
It
the ground.
exploded.
The legs of the table were
You
all over the
came
place.
out with mom. No?
What?
Yeah. And remember I'm on the floor? Because what happened was Sammy
Oh
went to the
my!
bathroom.
It wasn't a coffee table. It was.
I was gonna go to the bathroom. Sammy had to go, so I was like, you know what? I'll let you go. So she went.
Gentleman.
Yeah, like an idiot.
I'm a gentleman.
So she went, and then I guess as soon as the door closed, I got tired. Don't remember it, and I just went back.
And you just
and
fell.
just fucking demolished this thing behind me.
Oh my god! It wasn't
And-
a coffee table. It was like a
Sammy said
Little
I was
table.
this close of going down the staircase.
yeah, because it was on the landing. Like you walk up the stairs, and we have like a little space. So we had a little table there. It used to be in my bedroom, and all the legs came off. Like everything that was on it was
and I
all
was
over
laughing
the place.
hysterical. And
And I
Mom was
think
like
we woke
trying
up
to
out
ask-
of bed like, what the fuck are you doing? Like
And I
this
just kept
happened every
laughing.
time he drank.
This is-
Every time.
Every time I see that picture, I just start dying laughing.
That was when we were taking too many shots. I was Sam was like, yeah, there was shot. I was like, all right, fuck it. Remember she spilled the shot on her leg,
Peer
so
pressure.
I matched it, spilled the shot on my leg.
Oh, you
Sounds
like
you
a
are
fucking
a
sense.
gentleman. You are a true gentleman.
I'm a fucking moron.
Dude, you missed giant hairs on your neck here.
Thank you.
That's weird.
Wait, let me see.
The best shaver ever.
Let's go.
If
He-
you
It's
want to
really
know,
steamy
if
when
you
you
want,
get out of the shower.
if you want to know
Can't
about,
see anything. You just go.
He has more
the fan
facial
on.
hair than you do.
shut up.
He's got no facial hair.
I had to farm this for like 4 years.
Farm it?
Grow it, whatever. You're farming.
Do you have to farm all that cheese doodle dust too?
Where?
In your beard.
I told
oh,
him to wipe his lips.
That's probably why it's
beforehand.
orange.
No, it's orange because it's orange.
You know what you should do? You should shave your chin and mustache and just leave the chops.
Are you insane?
Those
wait,
no,
what?
because these legit look like pubic hairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
probably
do.
are.
Oh.
They literally do.
Should I just leave the soul patch?
No.
Like the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
Let me see. Let me see. You don't even. Oh, that's disgusting.
It is, it's
That's,
terrible.
Those are actual pubes.
And
They're
like
not even
grow
like
it out
the
like the
real
guy
pubes.
from Anthrax and like
What?
braid it. You know the band like Anthrax?
Braid.
No.
You don't know that guy?
Who's
He's
who's
like-
Anthrax?
It's like this hardcore rock band or whatever.
I don't know Anthrax.
Yeah, he has like a braid. It's like super long.
Keith,
Never
do that.
mind. Fine.
Braid this?
I'll pay you money.
Well, good luck, because I'm... What, you going to pay me to get extensions? Because it's not that long.
No, I'll just wait and then you'll braid it.
Yeah, 19 years. Great.
Well, there you go.
Cool story.
Anyway,
Cool story.
This will be
Hansel.
edited.
Tell it again.
also, frequently in my videos I talk about train stories or whatever because we do live in New York City, and if you take the bus
Oh.
or train,
I have 2 good stories.
Well, wait your turn.
yeah, I'm just gonna say like if you take the bus or the train or whatever, you're bound to see something pretty much every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every time I've been on the train now I've seen something.
There's something.
I've watched a child piss his pants. And I didn't say baby for a reason because it was a child, like too old to be pissing their pants.
Like 8, 9?
And he just stared at me while he did it too.
Like
And
right
it
in your
sounds like
soul?
I'm making this up to be funny, but it happened. I was on the N and I was on like 30th Avenue, like almost home, and I'm standing there and I just looked down. I had my bag was on the floor and I was sitting and I see like just water. And I'm like, the fuck is that? So I just like followed it and like looked down the train and it's connected.
Wait, you physically followed it?
No.
You're like, oh, I gotta see where this is going.
Hansel and Gretel. I fucking no, but I was just like looking, like I just followed it to this shoe and it was of a kid who was wearing jeans, and the kid was just like this, and peeing, like holding onto
Like
a pole,
still going?
still going.
Wow.
Do you know how much fucking pee that is? Because he was like,
That's a lot.
he wasn't on the other side of the train, but he was like a little less than halfway down the train. It was really fucking far.
Was anyone with him?
His fucking mom was standing
Did she
right
shit
there.
her pants?
No. So he was standing there, he was peeing, and I could tell because I could still see the stain getting larger.
Larger?
Yeah, like it was like, you know what I mean? And then the pee was on the ground, and I'm like, what the fuck? And his mom just no facial expression. Just
Yeah, again.
she's like, yeah, his kid's fucking peeing again.
Oh, he's pissing himself.
And the kid
again.
wasn't reacting either, like scared or like nervous or like embarrassed. He was just
That's
fuck
what
it.
happens.
Maybe
this
he
is
was
what-
special.
That's what happens
needs.
when I don't get Game Boy.
Shane, you can't just assume something like that
I don't
and
know
make
why
me
I
sound like a
named a
piece
really
of
old
shit.
system.
Okay, so I have a train story. This was years ago. Mom and I got on the train to go shopping on Lexington Avenue, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, it's like really crowded. So like we had seats, but then people kept getting on, and someone got on the train, and then all of a sudden, this girl started to take off her pants, and Mom and I look at each other like, what is she doing? Like, she was taking her jeans off.
Yeah.
And then her friend started to take her jeans off, and we were like really uncomfortable and like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? And then mom's like,
You're gonna fuck.
Mom goes, maybe they're special needs. Like, you know how mom like, but then people were getting on the train and they didn't have pants on. So mom and I are like, hold on a second. Are we like on candid camera right now?
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing, but it turned out to be that like
No pants
ride on the subway. It was freezing cold that day. It was the craziest shit ever because we were like think about it. You don't know at all.
No.
And everybody starts taking off their pants on the train, or people are getting on the train in just underwear. And I was like,
Am I insane?
what is going on right
That's
now?
got to be like the most stupid hipster dumbass thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
I was like
just-
blown away. And mom, of course, like, you know, she comes from this sheltered world.
of Astoria.
Well, no, but like, you know,
Yeah.
back in the day, whatever.
She's not from the middle of Kansas.
The first girl, she was like, oh, maybe she's special needs. And then all of them kept like coming on with no pants. And she's like, what is going on right now?
Maybe they're all special needs.
Are we on the train?
This is one of those field trips.
Oh
on
my
a short
God.
car.
It was crazy. I was like, what is the deal? But
Yeah,
then
and they weren't even crazy people.
But then it turned out to be a legit thing. And then we were like, okay, that's fine.
Which,
Whatever.
I mean, you know, seeing someone without pants on the New York City subway is not like
it's not even
alarming.
unusual.
No one would even lift their head. They'd be like, yeah, I just...
Sometimes I wish some of those people weren't wearing pants because the pants that they are wearing are so soaked in piss
Yep.
that it smells like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Who was the person that saw a girl throw up and then act like nothing ever happened? Was that,
Oh, me!
That happened to you,
Where
right?
was I? I was with all my friends. And it was just a drunk girl, like, leaning. She didn't look drunk. And it was, like, early. It was, like, 7 at night. And we're going to the city, and she's just standing there. And then she just... Oh, no, she was sitting on, like, the wooden bench. And then we sat down next to her. And then she was kind of, like, slouched or whatever. So I was kind of like, oh, maybe she's drunk or something. Then she just throws up. And then sits back, throws up again, and then just...
Like nothing ever
chilling.
happened.
Did she try to like strike
And
up
she-
a conversation?
No, I mean, we weren't sitting like directly next to her. She was with somebody.
That was a lot.
I was
She
going
was-
for distance.
It was disgusting.
Did you guys see that?
It was disgusting.
Oh my God.
What were you gonna say?
What?
You were like, oh, I got 2 really good.
Yeah. Well, the one, it's on the bus.
The bus,
The bus.
which all smell like piss. I haven't been
Yeah.
on the bus since high school.
I was
No.
going to
Piss
Main Street.
every time.
I was going to Main Street for this one. But whatever, I'm sitting there.
Talking to the microphone.
Yeah, you're right. Like when I got on the bus, I like happened to look at like what was it? Like, you know how you can go out the back of the bus and they have like those steps that go down?
Yeah, the back door.
2 of them were missing.
2 steps.
Yeah, they were gone.
So when
you
people had
just
to
see
hop
So
out,
hold on. So literally, you could, while the bus is going, you could just see down.
street.
Yeah, you could see the fucking road.
That's
safe.
dangerous.
MTA.
At
Fucking,
no point did anyone feel like this is a
so
bad
I,
idea.
as a smart person, sat away from that. This guy, he just sat like right next to it, right? So now he's sitting there, and we're like going up like this hill or whatever. It's like construction, and he just happened to like fucking notice what I noticed as soon as I walked on. So he looks down over like the railing to see the fucking hole, and as he did that, we hit a bump. And all this black shit just fucking flew up and hit this guy right in the face. And he came up. I was dying laughing because I couldn't fucking see him for a couple of seconds. And then I saw his face and he was going, ugh, like that. Yo, I was crying. It was so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
I only have creepy train stories because like I
Because you're a
took,
girl.
yeah, I took the train and like the bus all throughout high school for 4 years, and our trip was like an hour and a half easy.
Yeah.
You see,
every
like,
way.
depending on the time of day, you see different types of crazy people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I remember when we were going to work, like we would go to work in the same day, but I would go really early because I have to be in at like 7. So when I get on the train, if there's homeless people on the train, they're still sleeping. So they're pretty peaceful. And like people just avoid the car, but I don't care. Like I'll stand right next to them. But like a couple of times I got on and like there's a couple of people sleeping in the train because there's always like a sleeping car. They like kind of like congregate.
Yeah.
And I walk into the
Bunk.
sleeping
Smart.
car. Yeah.
Barracks.
Straight to numbers. So I walk into the sleeping car and there is a woman who's like doesn't look homeless at all. She's like fully dressed, dead asleep on the bench, and underneath her seat is like all of her groceries. Like there's like oranges falling out of the bag. There's all sorts of stuff that she had. She just never made it home. She just slept on the train all night. And she was still asleep.
Oh my god.
It was light out.
That's bad.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It was it was crazier than seeing,
I would
somebody take a shit right in the middle of the subway.
Because that would be normal
Right,
for
exactly.
New York City.
Yeah, which I've seen.
I walked-
Someone actually just tweeted me a picture of a homeless person. That is an assumption. I'm just assuming they're homeless because I can't imagine anyone who has a home would do this. Of a woman completely bent over, like she's looking at her knees and shitting
What?
on the sidewalk in public.
Hey, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Not that way.
And back to our previous conversation, it was a water shit.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Wow.
I'm done with this.
So
Can
it
we
was
not?
splashing.
Well, if you were eating out of the garbage most of the time, you'd have water shit too.
I
Maybe that's
guess.
why you have diarrhea.
They're having too many mints, is what's happening.
Oh my god.
Mint dumps.
I was on the train one time and
They didn't smell like mint.
no, wow, I'm losing my mind. The old trains, they don't have air conditioners at all. So if you get stuck on one of those, especially in the summer, like if there's train traffic, which there always is if you're coming into Ditmars, like the stop right before we get off, there's always train traffic. So you have to sit there.
And now that's
sometimes
where I
for a
live.
half
It's
hour.
Beautiful.
Yeah, sometimes for a half hour to an hour. If you're stuck on these old trains, it's hot as fuck. It's basically a sauna. And I was in there, and I'm just like sitting there, and it's fucking hot as hell. And they're like, yeah, the train will be moving shortly. And this lady just goes, oh, and just pulls out her tit.
What?
And I was like, what the fuck? And then, she was breastfeeding. But the tit was out for like a good 45 seconds before I saw a baby.
You have to let the nipple acclimate to the environment.
You're
so
making
it doesn't
that
shock
up.
the baby.
So it doesn't shock the baby.
You don't want to give the baby a sweaty nip.
That's right. You got to air it out.
I didn't know.
Otherwise,
Baby
they'll
could
reject
slip
the
off.
nipple.
Are you guys insane?
I have no idea what I'm
I don't
talking
know
about.
what
Me
I'm talking
either.
about
I'm
either.
just fucking around.
But I was just like, wow, that's, pretty brave.
So
Shit, I
one
had
time-
another story.
No, I had one. There's a guy who got on at Queensboro Plaza, and so like when you get on the train that early in the morning, all the not people that are sleeping are all mostly construction workers because they're getting to the site early. And I'm sitting there, and these like bunch of construction workers get on the train. And this guy like he's sitting there. And all of a sudden, like, the doors close, we move, like, 20 yards, and all of a sudden, they're like, sorry, we're going to be delayed. And this guy just loses his fucking mind. Like, oh, my God, every fucking day with this shit, right? And he's screaming. So everyone's like, oh, that's a little weird. And he never said a word until they would make an announcement. And as soon as they would start the announcement, oh, of course, yeah, of course. Fucking bullshit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Every fucking day, this guy like loses his mind.
Oh god.
And I was just laughing in
That
his face. It was
happened to
terrible.
me one time on the way to work. I got caught in between Queensboro Plaza and Lexington, so it's like you can't go anywhere.
No,
It's
you're-
not like
you're
you're
fucked.
at a stop. You have to just sit
it's
there.
The worst.
And I was stuck, and there was a baby just crying at the top of its fucking little lungs, and its mom was just
She's used to it.
like,
She was probably like,
dude,
the
put your
sh-
sock in its mouth or hit it,
Okay.
Excuse me.
hit it in the face.
You can't do that, or the
I
nipple
would
will
have
never
hit it
acclimate.
if the doors were open. I would have just and then ran. I would have hit that fucking kid.
Joseph.
It was the most annoying
Dude.
thing. And then because we would be stuck, and they get on the thing, they go, we got the train traffic, we'll be there short. And then you're not gonna be moving anytime soon, which they always tell you, which is probably why that guy kept fucking
Yeah.
yelling. And so they were doing the announcements. This fucking kid screaming the entire time. It's hot as fuck. The air conditioner's not working. Then the train moves like 10 feet, and we're all like, oh, what? And then we stop again. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And this kid won't stop fucking screaming. And then when I got to Lexington, they went on the announcements like, yeah, this train, everyone's got to get off. It's not working.
Oh my god.
So I had to
can't.
get off, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I walked up to the guy in the window of the train. I walked up to him and was like, sir, do you want to? And he cuts me off. He's like, sir, you got to step back. I was like, is the train electrified? What is going on, I was like, the fuck is happening? He said, you gotta step back, sir. And I was like, fuck this. I'm not even going to work now. I was like 2 hours late. So I was like, I guess I'm just gonna take a sick day. Then I get on the train to go home. I get on the wrong fucking train. Now I'm in Jackson Heights or some shit. I had to come back to this place and then get back on the right train. I was
Great.
livid.
I had a. Where was I going? I think who doesn't fucking
Well,
matter.
this story started out great.
No, dude.
I have oh wait a second.
I'm on the fucking train, right? I'm on the train. Girl walks in with her guitar. I keep fucking stepping away from this. Girl walks in with her guitar. She, like, usually you play a song everyone knows. She just started playing a song. She just started playing a song that she just fucking made up.
Yeah.
It was horrific. Right? So now I'm like, great, now I gotta hear this fucking shit. Right? So finally it's over. She goes, you know, they try to get money and then they go to the next car. Then I'm sitting down. You know that's like that song where it's like, songs where it's like, yeah, like that fucking
What are you talking about?
It's like a weird, like
Asian music? Like
It's-
Asian music?
yes, but it's like really, like I feel like it's old Asian music.
They have
No,
like
they-
certain
it's a certain
instruments.
instrument.
What is
Whatever,
it?
man.
It's called
It's
something.
like a single string that they play like.
Yeah.
I sound really uneducated right now, but
You are.
I know. Right? So now I'm hearing this. It's getting louder. And now I'm looking around. I'm like, who the fuck is playing this through their iPod or like whatever? And I'm like looking for him. I'm like, it's not him. That's not him. That's not him. Someone moves away. It's this little fucking man. He's got a backpack on with the fucking radio like by his ears. And to make matters worse, like as it's like he's fucking blasting this shit. He's like passing. I see he has a fucking flute in his mouth, and he's fucking playing the flute to this fucking song. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I see this little fucking man.
Everyone's just trying to make a living.
Oh my god, it's great. Do you ever see like the Asians? They love the subway, but this woman will come on the.
Okay.
They love the
Edit
subway.
that out.
No, she comes on the train and she hands out these things, and then everyone's just like, yeah, thanks, whatever. And then she hands them all out, she goes back to the front, and then she just takes them away from everyone.
No, yeah, because it's like usually it's a thing about donating to like the deaf community or something like
Well,
that.
aren't I a piece of garbage?
No, yeah.
Does that fucking know that?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
like you
Hands
didn't
in,
read
just
it,
fucking
did
light
you?
it.
You didn't read it, because like
No.
Shan, he doesn't read anything.
can you read?
I've never read a summer reading book for high school.
I've
The
read
reason
Twitter.
why, okay, look, the reason why we always see Asian people on the train is because we have the connecting line with the 7, and the 7 goes to Main Street in
Right.
Flushing. We went to Catholic school at St. Francis Prep, and it's in Fresh Meadows. And for us to get home, we had to stop in Main Street to get our next bus. I was
Which is
on.
practically another country.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it
god!
is.
Yeah, it's
No
it's
one moves
pretty-
out of the way. No one. Like at all.
So angry.
And everyone has a mask on.
Can I have? And all the women have umbrellas for the sun.
They're smart. We're idiots.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's breathe each other's germs and fucking take the.
Give me
incubators."
some skin
Yeah, right?
cancer, will ya?
You're gonna
I-
last another 10 years,
Yeah,
but not me.
that's why you'll see like the oldest person ever to live was like 130 years old, and they lived in China. Meanwhile, people in
And they
America are
looked
dropping at
fucking-
35 years old of a heart attack for no fucking reason.
Big Macs, that's why.
Yep.
So I took
Delicious.
I was taking the train from our school to Main Street, and I'm in my uniform, you know, like the skirt and the tights and the whole thing. You can totally tell that, like, you know, I'm a teenager, obviously. This man gets on the train in a suit, and he sits next to me, and he starts talking to me, and he hands me a book. He goes, "You see this book?" And I was like, "Yeah."
God.
And he's like, "Do you know who wrote this book?" And I was like, "No." And he opens up the book, and his picture is like where the author's picture is. So he's trying to, like, you know, be all,
Oh, I wrote a book."
wrote this book. Da, 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 da. He talked to me the entire freaking way there. And then when we got off at Main Street, I'm like walking to the next bus. He comes after me and he's like, "So would you like to get a drink sometime?" I'm blatantly 16 years old. I'm in a Catholic schoolgirl uniform. I look 16 now, so
Yeah,
you can only imagine
back
what I
then
looked
you
like when
were
I was 16.
Yeah.
I looked like I was 11.
First mistake.
So wait, did you get the drink?
No! I was like, no. And I like ran for my life. Like, are you serious?
Your first
That's
mistake.
not bad.
As soon as he would have said, "You see, this is me. This is me. You hear me? This is my book."
I was
I'd be
like,
"This book's a piece of shit," and then he would have never said anything to you.
I was like,
After
oh,
that.
congratulations. Like, I was trying to be polite, but I really just wanted to listen to my little CD player. That was when we still had CD players.
Way
Back
to-
in the
And your
day.
Walkmans.
Shannon's old.
I'm old.
Gross.
That's not bad. I've heard stories of like
No, yeah,
some
like
girls
they
that I know, like
jerking
dudes
off.
are jerking off,
Oh,
just like sitting across from them, just beating it.
Yeah, some girl told me that.
That has never
She
happened
was
to me.
sitting
thank
at. She
God.
was standing at the bus stop. Some guy drove up, just jerking off.
Oh my-
Wait, hold on.
he was driving and jerking?
Yeah,
You
he
get a
just-
ticket for that, you know.
A big one.
That's bullshit.
Points.
That's points on your license.
That's 4 points right there.
As much public transportation as I have taken, I've never experienced any kind of sexual harassment. Thank God. And I'm like gonna knock on wood because now probably the next time I go on the train, someone's
That's
gonna
it.
dry
This
hump
isn't
me.
real wood shit. It's from IKEA.
Keith put his fucking fist right through this wood. Don't
yeah,
do it.
Wouldn't be the first time, Keith.
Speaking of sexual
Harassment.
Harans, Duran.
Speaking of Duran.
He can't talk.
Speaking
I'm
of
losing it.
sexual harandan.
Hey, can you do that impression of Asian music again?
You know what I'm talking about? Yo, but the coolest thing ever is the ones like where they're like fucking going crazy on like the strings.
Like a
Yeah,
xylophone?
those are awesome.
I really
No,
hope
it's not-
that
it's not a xylophone.
there's not
They
a lot
bring
of
the
like
shit.
hate mail from the Asian community after this.
Why? Because we said the word Asian?
we're celebrating them.
We're not saying fuck the Asians. We're saying these stories, they're Asian people.
I know, but people are very testy these days.
All right. I mean, I don't
Anyway, go on with your
hate
story.
Asians.
I know you
Go
want to
on
talk.
with your-
I love Lucy Liu.
You
Go
want
on
to
with
talk about Bob O'Reilly, right?
Go on with your sexual orangutans.
I want to talk about Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, I
this
said
fucking
Bob.
guy,
I said Bob O'Reilly.
Bob O'Reilly. Great song.
Oh, they wrote a sick song about that guy.
But Bill O'Reilly, who's a huge guy on Fox, fucking, he's been sexually harassing women for years, apparently.
Yeah.
But like physically or
Yeah, but
just
he's not
verbally?
even the first guy to get in trouble for that. Apparently, if you're high up at a TV station and you're not sexually harassing the people around you,
You're the odd man
you're a
out.
loser.
Yeah.
Total
But like,
loser.
wait, is it physical or is it just verbal?
I'm assuming both.
Probably
I'm
vertically physical.
I'm not sure, but I have this statement here where it's a statement. I have this like
I prepared a statement.
prepared statement that I want to read. I want to apologize to the Asian community. No, but Fox repeatedly stood by him, even as he and the company reached settlements with 5 women who had complained about sexual harassment or other inappropriate behavior by him. The agreements totaled to $13 million. 5 different people.
Yeah,
do you
never
think
mind
That's
the
like
fact that.
8 million each. They
Okay,
get?
fine. But
Shen,
do you wanna
are
figure-
you
Shen, your
dumb?
math is fucking off.
13 million and 5 people.
I did
That's like 8 million each. That's not even fucking close.
That's 40 million,
It's
Sharon.
Friday, I'm tired.
That's like
It's a little more than 2.5.
All right, but do
Oh,
you want to
yeah.
hear something a little bit more
Wow.
ridiculous than that?
what?
All right, they settle with 5 women for $13 million. They basically have to let him go, right? They fire him.
Yes.
And do you know how much his severance was?
25 million.
$million.
So he got paid $25 million for
To
sexually
grab
harassing.
everyone's ass he saw. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Grabbed her ass.
Yeah.
Hey, you
The
want
one,
to have
doing
sex?
his, the one doing his makeup?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Hey,
Is he married?
does it matter?
Probably.
Who knows?
He's an old white guy. Divorced. Even better. I
Probably
assume
50
they're
times.
all grabbing asses they shouldn't be. One woman, she said that he wouldn't speak to her other than say things like, That's what the
sexual
article said.
harassment?
Just mention again, just groaning
Wow,
at you.
she got $8 million for that.
Are you serious?
Why won't you let me out of here? Ooh.
Making grunting noises like an animal, she alleges. Leering at her, looking at her cleavage and her legs.
What's leering?
And he would call her... What's leering?
Can you Google that for Keith, please?
Yeah, sorry. Looking at her cleavage and her legs, and he would call her hot chocolate.
Was she?
I think she was black. That would make sense.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But just weird old white guys. I think this is what they do. I assume they're all racist and sexual harassing.
White people are the worst.
They're the scariest people. The people I'm most afraid. The other day, I was walking on this block, and I was terrified. I was with our friend Nick, and I'm walking, and all of a sudden, these two white dudes who have camo hats, and one of them has a camo like button down opened.
Oh
Just
no.
walk across the street towards me, and I'm like, we're dead. It's over. This is where it ends. They're going to hang us in their yard, and that's that. Because
All
that's
the-
what they do.
All the school shootings are white guys.
It's just they came
They're
across the
freaking
street
crazy.
and they were just walking. They were like to the side of me. One was ahead and one was behind, and I'm like, I don't
They
like this
planned it
setup.
out. All right, if he runs, he's coming to me.
One was in front, one was in back. So I was like, they're trapping us.
Oh my
They're
God.
coming in. But
Don't-
then they were just
don't
nice
say
guys
things
who
like
went to a
that.
laundromat.
What?
You guys know where there's a cafe?
Yeah, and they're wearing the camo because it was laundry day. They had nothing else to wear.
Yeah, I was terrified.
And you had them
of it.
pinned as terrorists.
It was
I'm
like
te-
a
yeah.
fashion
Had
scene.
to wear
Not
his Halloween
terrorists,
costume.
just like scary movie white people who like Texas Chainsaw
like
Massacre.
natural-born killers.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where that family, they just like hid this guy who would cut people's faces off and wear them. They put him in the basement and then let him run free on the town every so often. Are you fucking crazy?
Well, he's got to get it out. You know.
He's got a lot of pent up anger.
He needs a release.
It's like, listen, we'll let you out like once a month, but just don't kill us.
Yeah, that's what happens. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap up here.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, fine. I was just getting started. I got nothing to say. It doesn't matter.
Keith, you opened your mouth like you were gonna say something to me.
No, I just can't breathe out of my nose.
All right, well, Keith, where can they find you if they want to contact you, see more of you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Keith Santagato, and you can find me on YouTube, YouTube/Keith Santagato. Pretty straightforward.
Is that a backslash or a forward slash?
See,
I don't know.
When is anyone using a forward slash?
I was just trying to trip
I actually
him up.
don't even know which.
Wait,
It's backslash
no,
is the one.
this-
No one uses forward slash.
No. Wait, is this a backslash and this is a forward slash?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You use backslashes?
Everybody
No.
uses
everything's
backslash.
No,
backslash
it's-
there, Shan.
It's which way is it?
Backslash.
I don't know shit about coding, but I got to assume there's a front slash.
It's not even
somewhere.
coding. It's
I've-
just, slash. It's a backslash. Can someone confirm?
It is? I thought it was a forward. Am I crazy?
Wait, is it forward?
I'm thinking of like math, I think.
You've been drinking water. How did that just come out of
Who
you?
fucking knows?
Too many mints?
It's forward.
Oh, it is
slash.
forward.
Thank you.
What the fuck is that
Freaking-
video?
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
Is
Is
that you-
it?
is that
Oh
you
shit!
porn?
It is forward
What is
slash.
that?
Thank
This
you.
is fucking Facebook. What do you mean you
I
porn?
knew it was a
that
forward
orangutan
slash.
porn?
All right, then
You
when
guys
are we using
psycho.
backslashes?
Never.
Yeah, I
Who
don't know.
uses a backslash?
I've been saying it all wrong my whole life.
I clearly have. I just been saying that.
They use backslashes.
You know what else?
For punishment.
You know what else I've been saying wrong my entire life? You know what else I've been saying wrong my entire life?
What?
I thought get on all fours was get on all floors.
No.
Swear to God.
Are you shitting?
You know what?
Literally a month ago. Literally.
What
You
was
know
that
what
word I kept fucking
Sammy
up?
said it to me. She goes, "Yeah, just get on all fours," and I was like,
What were you guys doing?
What was
like-
that saying I kept fucking up?
"No, she didn't like demand that I do that."
She's
She's
like,
like,
get on all fours. Shove this in your ass.
she might have said like I was on all fours, and I was just kind of like,
All
What?
floors. How do you get on all floors? Like many floors at
how
once?
many four? Like I
are we
get on
playing
all
Twister?
four
What's
would
going
make
on?
sense. Get on all four, but when you say fours, how many you got? How many fours?
Four, you dickhead.
You said fours. That's plural.
Yeah.
I'm the dickhead.
No, because it's more than one.
It's more than one, dick.
More than one four?
No, more than one.
You have,
Idiot.
you have fucking
That's
four.
what four is. That's why we made that fucking word, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
But
Fours.
four is like a single thing. It's a single number.
Exactly. No, it's not.
I
Yes, it is.
understand
It's a single-
where he's coming from. I get it.
It's
I
not
understand
plural.
your
Get on all
confusion.
four. All four of your limbs. That's
there's
what
a
you
lot
would
of
say.
English
Okay,
language
fine.
that is
But you
just
see,
like, what?
you said limbs, and limbs was plural. But when you don't say limbs, you have to add the s to the end of the fours.
That's why it should be floors. Get
No,
on the
that's
floor.
why you should have went to
Just
college.
get on the
By the way,
fuck-
can you tell which one of us went to college?
Oh, go to college where they teach you get on all fours.
Yeah, that was literally. I took a whole class on that.
You did
I'm not
not.
kidding. It's called English.
No.
We should just
English
change it
comp,
to
1 and
pussies
2.
on the pavement, right?
Pussies on the pavement.
Fuck it, it'll just make it a lot easier.
Put them down.
You know what
Pussies
I
on the
said?
pavement. All right.
I think this was yesterday, and everyone was like ripping me apart for this because I said somebody asked me an opinion about something. And I was like, "Oh, it's nothing to ride home about, but it's right home." I thought it was ride home.
Ride home.
I was like, Vin looks at me and he's like, "Give me that ring back."
Nothing
I'm
to
like,
ride home about?
I thought it was ride home, like ride home and tell everyone, or like
Like ride
Paul
your bike.
Revere rode to tell people news. Like that's what I was thinking in my head.
Wait, hold on. You say Paul Revere with a fucking lantern?
That's why I thought it was ride, but it's right, which
It's
makes
nothing to
sense.
ride a horse into town about.
And tell them that the English are... Was it English or British?
British.
British are coming. The Asians are coming.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so it's right home. Like, oh dear, everybody at home, the cupcakes are awesome.
I mean, yeah, I fucked up, too.
But yeah, so I'm a speech pathologist and I fucked up too, so it's
At
fine.
the end of the day, get on all four.
Yeah.
No.
Not fours.
No.
Force.
All for what?
Get on
what am
all
I-
force.
All for what?
Huh?
All for what?
4 legs.
Four limbs.
You have 4
legs?
Fours. Tom, do you not understand the
I'm
fours?
tired, it's Friday.
Fours. That would be multiple fours.
But listen, there's a lot of things in the English language that don't make any freaking sense.
That's
So,
exactly what I said.
Yeah, so just accept it for what it is.
You drive on a parkway. You
Here's
park
what it
at
is.
a-
It's
what do you
bullshit.
park on?
That's what it is.
Driveway.
What do you say? What do you say?
I said you drive on a parkway and you park on a
On a driveway.
on a driveway.
Seriously, think about it. It doesn't make
That
sense.
isn't that fucking dumb? Right?
Okay.
I
Are you going to hit me? No? Is it?
I'm gonna throw an Oreo at you. Watch
Christ.
out.
Yeah,
Don't give him any Oreos.
Relax, psycho. Do you guys want to plug anything? You've cried like 4 times. This.
I've been crying the whole time. It's a real disease with doctors and medicine and everything.
Do you
I
guys
cry when I laugh.
want to plug anything or no?
I have nothing to plug.
Good.
Unless you guys want to, trade some bonds. Maybe I can help you with that.
No,
You go to morganstanley.com.
You got a good family, a good following on Instagram.
It's true. At Tom Santagato.
You can follow me on Instagram at Shannon Santagato.
And
Don't follow Joey. Fuck
that
him.
is all. Also, if you're not watching this, you can go to fullscreen.com/basementyard and use the promo code BASEMENT. When you sign up, you get a free month, and then it's $6 a month after that, so it's like 20 cents a day. It's nothing crazy.
Steep.
Yeah, for
It's not
you,
when you're stealing change
quarters
from the
in your
fucking house.
pockets.
If you can't afford it, just tell Keith he'll mail you a quarter every day.
Also, we do have an extra show called The Extra Yard where it's like 15 minutes. We are going to be playing catchphrase today, which we have done, I think, like 3 times before. But
Something like that.
I think
What?
this is the 4th
This
time.
is the tiebreaker,
I think so.
So
What's teams?
It's
Wait.
me and you.
yeah, and it's me and Thomas.
No.
But wait, what did
Yes.
No,
What, did you
that
forget?
was when we played Speak Out.
The
I think.
Masters versus the Disasters.
No, I think that was when we played Speak Out that we have the championship going on. But for catchphrase, we might have won both.
Sorry?
I think.
Because Keith
I can't
quits.
remember.
I didn't
Anyway.
fucking quit.
See, he gets angry, and this is what happened. This is what's going to happen. This is what you guys have to look forward to. But yeah, that is all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall off the step.
All right, welcome to the Extra Yard. It's going down today. We have played this sometimes before. It's catchphrase. Me and Keith. Tight pants. Against Thomas and Shannon. The fuck is
The champions.
Before we start, though, we do have a few questions for you guys. We have the whole Santagato party here. I was reading an article about birth order stereotypes, and I want to see if they apply to you guys. So, Tom, you're the oldest, right? Okay, cool. So some words that they associate with that is
Let me guess.
natural leader, ambitious, and responsible.
Yeah. And narcissistic. Is that in there?
Such horseshit.
No.
Shed, but you don't realize it's only with you.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
That
Is there
works.
any bad
that's true,
statistics
though.
in there? Like
Yeah.
characters?
I mean, those are all kind of nice. I mean,
Yeah.
can you imagine? Is he normally the leader when you guys do stuff?
No,
Oh, really? Where are you?
I'm the leader.
You haven't led.
Yeah, if we're
anything.
going to the deli.
My mom would agree with those statements, and she said he was such like a much easier baby.
So you two are the middle,
The middle
middle
children.
children. Okay, so some words that associate with middle child are social butterflies.
No. No.
Peacekeeper.
No. Definitely
Complete
not.
opposite again.
And fairness obsessed. Those are in quotes.
Oh.
Fairness.
All
Okay.
those are completely
Keith, no.
He is fairness
Keith
obsessed.
is fairness obsessed because if my mom asks him to do anything, he's like, why can't Joey do it? When was the last time he took out the garbage? He washed 3 dishes. I have to wash 4. Bullshit. And he would lose his mind.
None of those things
you would.
describe me at all. I mean, I'm like a people person, but I'm not a social butterfly.
Yeah,
bitchy
I won't
on the
go,
list?
I won't go out of my way to fucking
Control
strike
freak.
a conversation.
You will not.
I won't.
I wouldn't call you a butterfly
Yeah.
in any sense.
I'm like a rhinoceros.
For the youngest one, Joe, the words are free spirit,
Yes.
a risk taker,
Ooh.
and
Dropped out of what?
Never had a job. Risk taker.
I had tons of jobs.
Yeah.
You had one fucking job.
I had
and
but
you
that's
made
2 different
pizzas.
places. 2 different
No,
places.
he's a risk taker. He told
delivered
mom he was
pizzas.
going to college
No, he
and he
made
wasn't
them.
going.
Also, remember at that other place?
wait, you told your mom you're going to college and you
So
didn't go?
no, I went to college and I did a semester, and then I signed up for classes, even though I knew like I'm not gonna go there. And then I wouldn't go, so I would drive to the campus, and then just sit in my car.
I've actually done that, but it was more fucked up. I was on the bus. Took an hour and a half to get there, and then I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go, and I just took the
Why
ride
wouldn't you
back.
just walk to the park?
Huh?
Why would you take the bus all the way there?
Because then I have to stay at the park.
I mean,
for
I can't
3
really talk
hours.
shit. I drove there. I would drive there, sit there.
See, but I had intent of going, and then as soon as I got there, I was like, "Fuck that," and then just went on with my life, going back to Main Street.
He
There you
didn't
go.
even have any intent. So, yeah,
No.
it was
Well, the
interesting.
last word is charming.
Ooh, very
Yeah.
charming. Very charming.
Yeah. Aww.
What were the most prized childhood possessions for all 3 of you guys? Do you remember? Or-
She has a fucking stuffed animal that she still sleeps with. She's
It's
like
true.
400 years
Yeah.
old now.
His name is Bijou.
It's a dog.
He even goes to my fiance's apartment with me. Like I'm crazy.
She brings the dog.
I've never had something like that.
Yeah,
Prized
because you
possession.
eat all of your prized possessions.
like
Yeah, all right, we'll
pierogies.
go with mitts on that one.
Pierogies. Keith ate pierogies every single fucking
Yeah, I
day
did. I had a pierogi kick.
for like 7 months. Couldn't get him off him. He'd be in
7 months. It was like 2.
He would be no.
Yeah,
it was a long time.
And I've never ate them since.
Every day he'd be in the fucking kitchen boiling water.
I used to make
Spicy
my own
nacho
food.
Doritos.
Keith was just a
My
hoarder.
prized possession was going to the deli.
And
The deli. is-
Thomas just got a bunch of trophies for every sport ever.
Did you guys do what you guys are doing right now? Did you know you wanted to do that when you were growing up, or
No.
were there any like dream jobs that
I
you guys
still
had?
don't know what I want to do.
I don't know. We watched an old home video once, and it was like me when I was really young, and my mom had that big fucking bazooka camera, kind of looked like that, but like way more fucked up. And I was like in the camera, I was like, "Can I try? Like, I want to film or whatever." So I mean,
Yeah, it
I
was
get-
really funny to see. He always was saying to my mom, "Can I take a try? Can I take a try?" And it's just so funny that now what he's doing is like entertainment based and being behind a camera, being in front of a camera. It's like really funny.
I don't really know. I remember wanting to be a fireman, but that was because my dad was a fireman.
Cool.
And I guess that's what you want to do.
I wanted to be a veterinarian. Yeah, that was a fucking lie, huh?
A vet. I remember you wanted to be a marine biologist.
He
Yeah.
still
I
does.
remember that
I could definitely do that.
for sure.
Yeah.
You just
You'd have
be-
to go to college and not just get back on the bus and go home.
About that.
All right, everybody, we're gonna play some catchphrase. Santagato playing. Here we got team 1 with Joe and Keith,
Yes.
and we got team number 2 with Shannon and Tom.
All right. Game is 21. Okay.
Are you kidding?
You guys get last licks. Relax.
All right.
First of all, we're gonna get to 21 in 3 fucking rounds.
All right.
You wish.
Okay, ready?
Nope.
Keith,
I am not.
here we go. When you're really dizzy, people get really dizzy, they have this thing.
Headache.
No, they're really dizzy. It's a U2 song.
No shot.
No, so never mind. Never mind.
No,
You have to do this to a car.
Start it. Start me up.
Not down.
What?
You said it. Not down.
Up.
Yeah, so,
Upstart.
no, but reverse it.
Start up.
Yes.
I said started.
You sang it.
If someone's really, fuck that. People our age, they're called,
Santana. What is it called? Fuck me.
I'm not gonna switch it. What is it? You know it. Not Santana. Never mind.
Millennials?
Yes, you got it! It's still there. It's a video game, Command and Conquer. Oh, you mother bitch. We got 2.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. What was the first one with the...
Vertigo.
That is a U2 song.
Yeah, but he doesn't even know it's a word.
I thought you were
I thought you
calling
get
it
the
I know it's a fucking word, but I just wouldn't describe that.
I missed that class.
That's like a really advanced fucking thing. Like you start seeing shapes and shit, no? With Vertigo?
I don't know.
All right, team number 2, ready? I'm gonna count it down.
So I
1.
just got a fucking splinter.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Another word for a school bag.
Backpack.
Another word. It's a dun dun for it.
Games to 10.
You need to do it from the beginning to end. So you do it from
Start to finish.
yes. Snakes have this poison.
Venom.
When you can change colors, like it's a
Chameleon.
lizard. Yes. Cars drive 75.
Miles an hour. Miles per hour.
Yes. When you're really angry and you go into your room, the first thing you do.
Slam your door. Slam the door.
Yes.
How the fuck is he getting this?
It's like a food, but people say it when you're.
Come on, dick.
How many is that?
We got 5.
Woo!
What is
Yay!
centennial?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, let's know
That's like
stuff.
grandma was a centennial.
Round number 2 with Keith and
Here we
Joe.
go. Hey, Keith.
Okay. How do I switch it?
Next, you oh, the big fucking button.
It's yeah. Fuck me. Vin thinks he has this.
Thinks
deals
or-
with the top of his head,
Balding.
but
He's
it's
bald.
It's like the water.
Receding hairline.
There you go.
No hand motions.
Hanging plant. Fucking yeah. What the fuck, man? Something that is really expensive. Another word for really expensive. This is like a prized item of mine. It's really
It's an heirloom.
no. It's really expensive. Fuck me.
These are tough.
Yeah.
No chameleons on here.
No.
What was the expensive thing?
Valuable. Yo,
That round.
they get like ball, and we get like fucking. I got ready, aim, fire. Who the fuck gets that?
Okay, round number 2. You guys got 5 right now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Man. It's a type of stove. It's like cast iron. It's black, and it just sits in your. Never mind. You don't know what that is.
What was that?
Somebody who goes to the gym all the time and works out.
meathead?
Yep. If it's another word for if you want to like touch base with somebody, you say, "Oh, I'm,"
I'll keep in touch.
or
I'll contact you.
right, I'll. Never mind. Something you do with your arm.
Raise.
No, it's another word with an R.
Reach out.
Right.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You
That's
can't
got-
fucking
You
Where
say
is
that
the
before
rule
you're
book?
you're tucking your kid to sleep. You say
A lullaby.
no.
Read a story.
It's something you say. I'm sorry, I said sleep.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
All right, if you drive really fast, it's a,
Speeding.
This is
snug in a bug in a
embarrassing.
rug. What'd you say?
Doors open now. Okay.
Yeah, what was it 7-2?
7-3.
She's
7 to
fucking
3,
wide.
She's fucking open, okay?
She's ready. She's lit.
Here we go.
Are you lit?
Gotta go back to the...
Garage.
We have a plan. It's not working. We gotta go back to
Back to plan A. B.
No. We go back to the...
Starting board. Drawing board.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bag of treats. There's pretzels. There's nuts.
Oh, the Utz mix, party mix.
No, it's like when you go hiking on a...
Oh, it's a trail mix.
Yes.
Yo, can we go to like a category that we know?
We had to do this to the desk. The deck. Where,
Power wash the deck.
Yes.
Nice.
Your credit cards, you can't spend any more money because you...
Max them out. They're
Yes.
fuck you.
Yeah, they're fuck you.
If you can't think of it, you're doing what?
You're confused. You're,
you're
pondering.
No. Draw a blank.
They tied it
SAT
up.
word.
They
Tied it up. Tied it up.
We got 7-7 right
Pressure's
now.
on there, Shannon.
Listen.
You have the grossest hands. Look at that.
You can spread yours, no? See, me and Sharon, we're on the same spread.
My name is Shannon.
All right, we got the score tied to 7-7 right now.
The movie that Amy Schumer made, when someone's like an absolute mess.
Train wreck.
A car.
Said car. Idiot.
So stupid. In the fall, you have to do this because they
Break the
fall.
leaves.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When you love someone, you're this. It's
Head over
like
heels.
shoes. Yeah.
This is horse shit. Here it comes.
It's a bug that is not a bee, but you see them a lot in the spring, and they're like really scary, but they don't bite.
Dragonfly?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
When you can see through something
dragonfly.
or someone, they're very
Transparent?
yes.
Oh, are you
Fuck a
fucking
dog.
kidding?
It's an emergency.
It's urgent.
Yes.
Oh, piece of...
Blank verse alien.
Alien versus Predator. What?
Blank versus alien. You said
know.
alien versus predator.
Keith,
Yeah, what's
come
the
on.
first letter of the alphabet? like what the fuck?
What do you mean? They were not easy.
I was guessing phrases,
Head
homeboy.
over, yeah, head over heels was good.
You guys are gonna need to get 8 to win.
All right, let's fucking go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. You're willing to sacrifice.
Cold size.
Good. I'm thinking of a.
Master plan.
There you go.
Wow.
Not a music.
Don't do it with your hands.
Fuck. Yep, can't do it.
Donate.
When you're gonna text somebody, what is that? What are you doing?
Sending them a message. SMS.
But
Send a message.
like, I just closed the door. I'm out of here. What is that?
Leaving. Leave a message.
There you go.
Good.
I open a door and it makes a weird sound.
Creak.
No.
Squeaky door. Squeak.
Yes, but now there's 3 of them on the door. What is that?
Hinges.
Good. It's a
Creaky hinge.
no. It's
Squeaky
a,
hinge.
There you go.
Fire.
Fuck.
No, but Keith, that was really good.
Yeah.
Why do you think
Did you go to college?
she's like a kindergarten teacher?
No, I didn't.
She's like a kindergarten teacher. You got one. She's like, oh, that was really good.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Here's a sticker. Get the fuck out of here.
If we don't get 2, we could lose the whole game.
Don't be,
so
don't
please,
be shocked.
No,
So
listen,
please don't ruin this for us.
All right.
They're always ready.
Keith, throw them off.
All right. You have babies, and there's 3 of them.
Triplets.
Yep.
How the fuck are they getting
Are you?
triplets?
You're not happy. You're.
Sad.
What's another word for sad?
Melancholy.
The opposite. Of,
Melancholy.
The opposite of down.
Up.
You're.
I don't even know
You're
what-
sad. You're
Upset.
Yes.
Sorry.
Fuck.
That's 15.
You're
We
not-
get it.
The red stuff that runs through your blood. Oh.
Yeah.
It's cold-blooded.
Top to bottom of your body.
Head to toe.
Yep.
Son of a.
He dresses.
Horribly.
It's not clean.
Shabbily. Dirty.
Dirtily. What was that?
I don't want you to talk to me. I want you to
Shut up.
Yeah, I want you
Be
to.
quiet. Shut your mouth. Get out.
Going out the door.
Leave me alone.
Yes. She got it. Leave me alone.
Oh, this is balls.
They're acting like I'm fucking Pigpen from
Keith, look at yourself.
from what is it? Charlie Brown.
Your shirt says I wrestled a bear once.
I did. It was a bear cub.
Wait, how many do they have?
They have 17.
We have to get 8. We have to get 7.
You have to get 6 to tie.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not gonna tie. We're
What
gonna
were you
win.
saying to me? You wanted us to like throw the game, or no?
No, I was talking shit in your ear.
Oh no, because I thought that you had said you wanted me to
Throw
throw
the
the
game.
for some
No.
reason.
If he told you to throw the game, I'd curse him out.
No, I was like, Shang, you suck.
No, but like before we even started the round, you said something like, "Oh, get one more."
Just like we get a rebuttal anyway.
Yeah, like you, whatever you
Oh,
guys
you
get,
get
we
one
can try
more
to
round.
beat you.
Oh, okay, that's
So right
fine.
now we have to get 7 to win.
We're getting.
Be on your game. Let's go, you fucking whore.
Good fucking moral.
Here we go.
Good moral.
That fucking hurt.
Yeah. Okay, if I can move my finger like this, if I can do all the way like that, I can bend it crazy.
Double jointed.
Yes.
That's one.
Like a bridge over
Fire.
water. What kind of water? You fucking asshole. Ice water.
Simon and Garfunkel.
The David Bowie song, Under.
Under pressure.
Yes. You take a fry, you
Dip it in ketchup.
no, but you do it again.
Double dip.
Yeah. I punch you in your chin.
Uppercut.
Yes.
15.
I can't see red or green or anything. I'm
Colorblind.
yes.
Wait, you guys are pretty close though. I'm very impressed. I have to say, I'm very impressed because
Man, shut the fuck up. It's a catchphrase game.
that was a very good comeback, you guys.
What is wrong with you? Are you gonna cry?
She feels so bad that
Don't
you're so
worry, you
dumb.
did good. Shut up.
Listen, I work with babies all day.
I'm not a fucking child.
I give a lot of positive reinforcement. I can't help it.
What was the one you couldn't get just now?
Under pressure.
No. I got that one.
Bridge over
Troubled waters.
Troubled waters.
Like a bridge over troubled waters.
Never fucking
I
heard
will
it.
lay me down like a bridge.
No wonder I've never fucking heard it.
Simon and
Listen to
Garfunkel.
songs. Simon and Garfunkel.
You don't know who they
You
are.
don't know Simon and Garfunkel.
What's like another song?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, that fucking person.
It's 2 guys. Simon and Garfunkel.
Who'd you think Ed was his middle name?
No, it's just like his imaginary friend. I had no idea it was there. Garfunkel was his imaginary friend.
So we lost again.
Fucking joke.
I blame you.
Okay.
Listen, you can't just
Everyone
joke your way
loses
through
every now and
catchphrases.
We fucked up the first.
You fucked up. Vertigo?
Yeah, I did.
Troubled waters?
He doesn't.
Millennial?
Centennial.
Hey, you would have skipped by Squeaky Hinge,
Exactly. That's why I'm good at this game.
but
'Cause
I
would've
got
skipped
you
by-
to get it.
But you took too long. You could have skipped it. We could have got fucking chameleon.
Yeah, and then I would have got like fucking something crazy. I can't think right now. I'm done.
Anyway, that is all.
That was fun.
Shut up. I'm done with this. I'm done with this whole
Everyone
shit.
did great.
Everyone did a good job. Everyone gets a trophy.
Participation.
No, I'm not about that life. My kid's not getting a trophy unless
No,
he
this is a
actually
whole
wins it.
conversation. We're not going to keep going, all right? So that is all. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Son of a bitch.